But now we're going sluggish a little bit again.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Extra try. Extra try. Stay focused.
All right, we
Oh
have
man, I might have switched to mobile internet at this point.
we have Dribbler in the top left as the blue Terran.
And at the bottom right, we have Checkmater again. He's been our hero so far.
Yeah, he's up 2-0. I think
Yeah,
maybe
so
partially
well.
because of the alphabetical nature of his name. C comes first,
Well,
right?
he played quite smart in the last game. I mean, we were both like going like, greatest spy, but it worked out really well.
Yeah, that was an interesting play for sure. Um, but credits also to his opponent in that game as well because I did not think that the Vulture sneak into Goliath would work out the way it did, but it really definitely set up a decent situation for him. Like,
Yeah,
but
I
let's
would say
go
that I
ahead.
think Checkmate has been playing strategically superior so far, but that doesn't always carry the game.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think
now that I can see this guy's full name, by the way, I will call him Dribbler. I think that's the best.
Dribbler, yeah.
Yeah, even though it sounds kind of rude.
So I definitely agree with you. Checkmater, I think in both games he was playing against the mechanically superior player, if I'm not mistaken, at least based on raw APM, right? Like he was playing against
Yeah,
the faster player on paper. Obviously, APM's not everything. You don't need 300 APM to play well. Uh, Mustache
absolutely
Zerg,
not.
yeah,
I mean, Snipe will tell you he's like fairly low OPM, right? But still very good.
Yeah, Evil Eye, who was one like the #1 player of CPL 1, has an average of like
Mm,
110 APM, and he has a winning record
wow,
against me. So
wow.
yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. So Checkmater going for 12 hatch here. Really like this play. I mean, this is very standard in ZVT, and sending out a scouting drone right along behind it. Very
Yeah, it is
standard stuff
smart.
here.
I have no idea what tier this is supposed to be. I mean, I'd assume it's about tier 2, but I'm impressed by the play so far. I feel pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that this is tier 2, but I could definitely see some very strong play out of these players so far from what I've seen. Like I'm very highly
Mm,
impressed so far. This does not seem like people who really like need to be in CPL in order to get better at the game. I feel like these people already have a lot of concrete ideas. They just need some more polish and refinement. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be in CPL. I'm saying that like the benefit that they'll get is not comparable to what T3 players are going to get out of this
yeah, well,
experience.
I suppose that's what tier 1 serves as. It's more like, a testing ground for like what your weaknesses are,
Hmm.
and you getting deeper into matchups like, and trying to play in a more serious setting, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I think CPL is absolutely fantastic for that. So great drone
Oh
scout.
no, the
Wait,
gas again! No, look at that drone. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, oh, it's not going to do it again. Okay, okay, just one time the drone went all the way around the right.
what are you talking about? What happened?
The spawning pool almost blocked the gas, and the drone
Oh,
stacked up for 1 second. It went all the way around, but now it's fine now.
yeah, I can't believe this placement works. This is a slightly different placement from last time. Last time it was 1 unit up, but I forgot to talk about that last time. This
Well,
is the,
wouldn't you just put it like as far back as possible just to mess with Terran, scouting it? And like I don't think trying to like SimCity here is good because later Terran can drop and use that.
I think that what this is it's mostly an it's a ZVZ placement right here
Yeah,
because
exactly.
yeah, so this makes sense still. So that's why these Zerg mains, unlike us scrubby Protoss and Terran mains, they know this while we like just kind of like get panicked when we see something anywhere near the gas. So this definitely makes sense in ZVZ, but you will notice that the drone going for the mineral at the top right, it does get stuck a little bit on the pool, I think. Yeah, right there. So maybe not the absolute best placement in this scenario.
Yeah. Well, you say it's a ZVZ placement, right? And like supposedly he just learned this placement, just does it every game, which is fine.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
it's
just
not
worth
game
noting.
changing necessarily.
Yeah. I think it's fine if, like, for a time anyway, to do like this the same thing every time, just so you don't make a mistake, because
Hmm.
it's not that suboptimal. We haven't talked about literally anything else but the gas placement this game.
Yeah.
So, Dribbler is going for a 2x here.
Hmm. Well, behind the command center.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
2x count me out here. He does still have a scouting SCV, so we can see it's a 2x build out of Checkmater again. That seems to be Checkmater's signature. So it's definitely the build you want to go versus 2-hatch. It can be a bit scary if you're going eBay first. Oh my god, is this drone stuck? Fight, fight, fight. I think the SCV wins that pretty easily, right?
No, hands down. But the drone was
Oh.
there just looking for the what's it called, looking for the SCV, because he saw that it ran out the way.
Oh, it's running, it's running!
Oh.
Okay, the Ling's come to save the day. Now the hunter has become the hunted.
Absolutely. And
Ooh, look at this little marine move out, although there's a lot of Lings out. And speeds. I don't think this is a good idea at all. Oh, he needs to turn around with these marines, like, right now.
No, he can
snipe drones.
He can poke. No, not necessarily go in,
done,
but...
dude. Speed is done. You don't want to be
True.
around when speed's done. You'll get destroyed. Like, even
True.
the Lings that are out now could easily kill all these marines. I mean...
I feel like the reason
okay.
for the reason for the move out in the first place is kind of like that intimidation factor, right? Like, you
Yeah,
forced
sure.
the Zerg to get the sunken up. Like, I agree with you. You probably shouldn't have gone out that far. But since I feel like maybe the SCV slowed down the Zerg a little bit, like, and you know the sunken was a little bit delayed
But
as a response.
he saw that at least 6 Lings were made and speed was done. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's when you go, okay, I'm just turning around.
You're right. You're right. But at the same time, it should be noted that he has slowed. I mean, this is still a 2-hatch
Ooh.
muted player, so like the added expenditures of making the Lings, making the sunken, I think it slowed down Checkmater quite a bit. I mean, we saw only two Mutalisks morphing in the main base, only only 1 at the natural. So it's only going to be 3 and then 4 Mutalisks off of 2-hatch Hydra. That's not where you want to be.
Yeah, you have a good point there, but I would say like you use the SCV to verify that they've made something and then turn around, because it was very risky, and against 2H meter, if you lose your Marines early, you're in a world of trouble.
So we do have the 4 Mutalisks moving out now. Let's see how prepared Dribbler is. No turrets yet, actually. 0 turrets. That's kind of suspect to me. Is he going to go for the counterattack? I'm not sure about this either. There's plenty of Zerglings
Well,
on
if
the
he intercepts
flanks.
the Mutalisks, they fly away, luckily for a Checkmater.
Yeah, he's right in between both. Like, if he had hit either one of those, he could have had a favorable chance. Oh, but he does find the Lings. Very nice.
Oh, man.
And
Checkmater's going to have to throw down more Sunkens here. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble. I mean, assuming that Dribbler doesn't just turn around, which he might do, actually.
what would you do here? Would you back away here, or would you go push with the Marine medic?
I mean, my army's still just, like, right here, so I think I'd just come in and defend. Like, I mean, look, it's like, if I had, like, a turret, I'd be happy to just go and attack, but he doesn't have even a turret, so he could definitely lose if he just attacks.
Yeah, but I think
Zerg doesn't even have to, like, you know, keep his natural in that case. He would just have to survive, assuming the Mutalisk is camping the barracks.
Yeah, you make a good point. But now that the turrets are on their way up, I mean, there's only 2 per base so far, 2 and 1. But I think that this is enough for you to justify a move out and start looking for that third base
absolutely.
of Zerg. I think this is when you want to be
If you get the
out.
repair down against 2H Mutalisk, you can hold with just that. I mean, I would like to see more, but that is a lot of bio. I mean, no question he could bust the front. Even if it was like 3 or 4 Sunkens, it would still be really dangerous without the Mutalisk there to defend. So definitely a good idea to move out.
And they would be
he's not
late
bringing
also.
everything. Yeah. He needs to bring everything, I think. I mean, I know the concept is he wants to like leave some bio to defend the Mutalisk, but really I think against 2H Muta, you want to go all out and just try and make enough turrets to defend.
Yeah, I mean,
he
the
didn't put
turrets
anything
are...
on the barracks either.
Yeah, the turrets are a little bit off place. I would have put them like 1 turret width down to be adjacent to the barracks. That would have put him in a great spot. And now I feel like he's going to be a little bit indecisive about this. I mean, he is killing this Overlord out
Checkmater
here.
not microing though, so he loses what, 2 Mutalisks, 3 Mutalisks. I mean, I guess he could kill all his Marines. The main problem here is that Dribbler is not really doing anything with this fight. It moved out and then it stopped. It's giving him plenty of time.
But there's more Mutalisks going down now. Almost another one going down here as well. Maybe even 2 shots there.
But that barrack's almost going down too. Okay, the thing is, if Dribbler went straight there, he could have busted by now, and Zerg would be having to make the decision: do I come back or do I attack? And you can see he is going to secure his barracks, so he'd be in a really good spot. Unfortunately, since he waited so long, I'm not sure enough damage is going to be able to go down. We'll see.
I mean, 3 Mutas dead is great damage already. I would trade 3
I mean,
Mutas for this
nothing in the
entire
way.
Bioforce, yeah. And now more drones going to go down, Overlords as well. I think that this is a great trade. Another... What a play from Dribbler right here.
Yeah.
More Mutalisks coming back, but now it's too
my
late,
God.
and they're just melting.
Yeah, no micro
Plus
there.
1 for the... Yeah, plus 1 for the Marines, yeah, as well.
It just finished as those Mutalisks flew in, by the way. So, perfect timing there. GG. Only 1 G from Dribbler.
I mean, what a play from Dribbler there. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of refinement that could have gone into that, but overall, great decision-making, great play. I think the main reason why he slowed down in the middle while counter-pushing was the Overlord that was there. I'm not sure how I would run past an Overlord that's just out in space that's probably being used to Muta Micro with. That might be the reason why we saw poor Muta Micro after that in the main base of Dribbler.
Could be.
So I would snipe that Overlord, and then
I lost battle net connect figures with all the lag.
yeah, it's okay.